Okay, so on number 5, if you look, 6x plus 2 is talking about this angle right here, and then 11x plus 8. It looks like it's pointing to this angle here. However, it is actually this angle here. So I think that might be where the confusion is if you thought it was this angle here. So I've got this angle, and I've got this angle. And if you notice, this angle is a lot smaller than this angle. So I know they're not congruent. I can't say 6x plus 2 equals 11x plus 8. That can't happen. There's no rule that tells us what these two angles are. But I could use this angle to figure out what this other angle is here. So if I look here, 6x plus 2, well then I know this one's 6x plus 2. And that means that this other one has to be 11x plus 8 here. So if these two add up together to make a straight line, they must add up together to equal 180 degrees. So 6x plus 2 plus 11x plus 8 equals 180 degrees. So that's your equation. And what I would do again would be to plug it into Desmos. And I would put the left side in. You always have to do y equals. And I would put in the left side 11x, whoops, that's 1x, 11x plus 2 plus we're adding the other equation of 6x plus 2. Whoops, it was 11x plus 8. Getting it all wrong. Plus 6x plus 2. And then this other equation, on the left side, I have y equals 180. So that's the left side of my equation, that's the right side, and I'm just looking to see where they cross. You might have to zoom out. When we look and see where they cross, all we care about is this x value, which is 10. So x equals 10. So over here in my red box, I would go look for x equals 10, and here it is, it's letter M. I would copy it, or you can cut to get rid of it, because you're not going to use it again. And then you can paste x equals 10. Now I plug x equals 10 back into the star one. So 11x plus 8, instead of having x, everywhere I see an x, I'm going to plug in 10 because that's what we said x was equal to. So I really have 11 times 10 plus 8. And if you can't do this in your head or you just want to double check yourself, you can plug it into Desmos. 11 times 10 plus 8 gives us 118. If I go back here, I'm looking for 118, which is S. So I'm going to cut that, and I'm going to paste it over here. And drag it over. So that's the answer to 5. I think the confusing part was thinking that that was the angle when that actually is the angle it's talking about. I apologize. And then number 8, we've got this angle and this angle. If you look, these are not congruent, because if we take this angle, the bottom left angle, then it's congruent to this bottom left angle. So these two are the same. So these two aren't going to be the same. They're not going to be congruent. But this plus this would equal a straight line, which is 180 degrees. So it's really 25x plus 20x equals 180. And again, I would do that in Desmos. And I would type in y equals 25x plus 20x on one side, and then my other side is y equals 180. And I look and see where they cross, and it's at 4. My x value is 4. So I've got x equals 4. So I go over here, I look for x equals 4, which is right here. I'm going to cut this, and I'm going to paste it here. And then I'm plugging 4 in everywhere I see an x by the one with the star. So it's 25 times 4. And again, you can use Desmos, or if I know, hey, I've got 4 quarters is $1 or 100. 25 times 4 is 100. So I go over here to the blue and I look for 100, which is T. I'm going to cut and paste. And there it is. Hope that helped.